Okay, let's take a look at these things. You're going to read about CPU usage, you already have, I guess, and the use of high-resolution samples. That's pretty straightforward stuff, I think. If not, ask me about it. But let's take a quick look at load default sounds in devices. And this is something that's new and kind of a handy time saver compared to earlier versions of Reason. You can you can load some of the sample players like the ReDrum and the NN19 and NNXT, and they'll automatically come into the rack loaded with a sound and ready to play. Before, remember, we loaded them and they were silent devices until we filled them with samples. And instruments like the Maelstrom and the Subtractor came in with just a default initialized patch instead of something that's more musically playable. Okay, so I'm going to leave this checked, which is the normal Reason default, and in this empty rack I'm going to add an NN19, and you can see it's already loaded with the Farfisa organ sound. Okay, I'm going to move my rack down, and I'm going to go back to the Preferences window, and I'm going to uncheck Load Default Sounds. And let's add another NN19. And you notice that this one comes in empty. So it's just a matter of preference. I know that seems very cutesy since we're dealing with preferences here. But whichever way you like to work. A lot of times people add instruments because they're inspired. They have an idea of something they want to and they want to just keep the music flowing. So having the instrument or the device come into the rack with a patch already loaded can be helpful and can help sometimes in increasing and improving your workflow in making music.